it just kind of snowballed. I always thought, and I still do real estate today, but it's different now. Like people back in the day when I was trying to sell houses, I'd have to bring up real estate in a conversation with people, which is a lot harder to sell because they can see through, they know they're being sold. They can see straight through you, right? Mm-hmm. Whereas now everyone's like, who's the podcast guest this week and how's real estate? They bring it up. Are you still doing real estate? And so I created on the side a page called This is Oklahoma Homes, just to kind of reshare the real estate content.
Yeah.
But yeah, it just snowballed. And I just fell in love with doing interviews. And, during COVID, I was doing 3 a week because everyone was over Zoom and everyone had all the time in the world, right? Yeah. So I did like 150 interviews in June 2020 because I just sat at home, just Monday, Wednesday, Friday, done. Like it's 30, 45 minutes to sit with someone that's got nothing to do anyway. That kind of really leaped, and that also helped the reps. It's like when you have a conversation, you learn the intricacies, and especially over Zoom, it's hard. I much prefer recording in person than over Zoom because you get those keys, right? So yeah, it just kind of snowballed. The Hall of Fame introduced me to the Chickasaw Nation. I interviewed Governor Anna Tubby, and then a few months later reached out and said, hey, like I'm doing this project. I will be doing this for the rest of my life until I can have a voice. Would you consider being a sponsor? And they've been a sponsor for the last 2.5 years now. It'll be 3 in September. Mm-hmm. And it just kind of snowballed from there. And they had people reaching out, hey, would you interview this person? And, it went from 1 episode a week to kind of 2 to 3 during COVID. And now it's back to 2 episodes a week, Tuesday, Fridays. Wow. I can't explain it. I just love, you sometimes maybe on the podcast, you've been around people and there's examples. When you find something, you just kind of, you grab onto it, right? You're like, I will do this for the rest of my life, even if I don't make any money from it, because it's just fun to sit here and chat and get to know people. And I said this on a previous podcast, whenever do we sit across the table from someone with no phones and have a conversation, right? It doesn't happen anymore because people think it's weird. I joked, I said, if I were to come to you and say, man, we've known each other for 10, 20 years and how are you doing? Hey, let's go have a chat. Like, are you okay? Is everything okay? Right?
What are we about to talk about?
Right? You think something bad's going to happen. Yeah. Like, no, I just want to go hang out and have a conversation about life, family, career, whatever it is. Mm-hmm. Now we just have to sit in front of microphones and a camera to do it.